Yes. Hello, people. Can they even hear me? Polly sends his deepest regrets. He has left me in charge of his channel today. And what we are going to be doing is watching Tim Pool videos all day today because he's greatly entertaining and informative. So chat, can they hear you now? Oh, Polly agrees with me that he is greatly entertaining and informative. For when you get back, I watched the Tim Pool Adam Conover debate last night on stream, and I have thoughts and opinions. Like, if you would have told me 5 years ago that Tim Pool would lose in a debate to Adam Conover, where Tim Pool takes the anti-free press side,
there we go.
I would have called you a psychopath.
I did a Windows update and it fucking undefaulted my mic again. You know what I mean? So I had to...
Every time.
Yeah. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to AAA Meeting 605, IHOP Boeing merger flops, where we'll be discussing how Tim Pool is neither entertaining nor informative.
Did you see that debate, Polly?
Yeah. Well, you know, I saw like 20 minutes of the discussion, and then I had to go. But then I saw clips from it that are all viral and shit from later on in the debate that I didn't see. Like
it was
I watched.
Bad.
Oh,
it was exceptionally bad.
Way too loud. Sorry about that shit. And okay, hold on. Let me fix the fucking avatars here. And joining me here in the sitting room is just Sinatra. How's it going, Sinatra?
Oh, just Sinatra.
Hey,
hello, Polly. It is going well. How are you?
Ass backwards today. I don't know what the fuck, man. I have Sam's avatar up on the screen. This is no good. I got his Picard avatar up on the screen. What the fuck?
I mean, it's accurate.
What, that you're Picard?
Oh, I guess. Oh, me Picard? No, Sam Picard, yes.
Yeah. No, he is. There we. Okay, boom. There. Okay, now let's get Sinatra up here on the screen. There. For God's sake, we're ready to stream. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Life's
okay,
hard
so before we get into any of this stuff,
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
I have a question I gotta ask you. So you're into painting the minis, right?
Uh-huh.
You like the paints?
I do.
When you're done and how do you clean and store the brushes when you're done?
Well, that's actually a good question. I forget what dollar donation I have, so I'm just saving it as it's $1 because I can't remember what's there. Well, okay, here I'll tell you in a second when I collect my thoughts here. I
Okay.
have well, you tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you for the 350. Holy shit, this is different. Usually you're not here. Well, since Polly's actually here, smash the like button, you cocksuckers. Oh man, Steve Dave's like my avatar to vicariously get my aggressions out on chat because he's always calling them cocksuckers and bastards and shit. So it's they can just be.
He's doing the Lord's work, really.
Oh yeah. But that reminds me, I have 3 new donations.
Ooh.
And you can see them down there. They're listed as new. 4 fingering food, $6 anime elf banjo ears. Oh no, that was not new. Well, it's new enough. And $9.25 Trump N-word. So there we go. Storing your paints. If you buy the or storing your brushes rather. I'm sure you've heard the thing of make sure you get all the paint out of your brush, never let them dry with paint on them.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you buy quality brushes like Sable brushes?
I bought whatever they had at the nerd store, so I assume they're quality.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
and I got a few brushes that were on clearance at Joann's. It was
literal
I think it
clearance.
was like a what?
Literal clearance at Joann's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was a $40 set that they had for like $15 or something.
Nice. Yeah, so just make sure you never let them dry with paint in them because it'll destroy the fine sable hair that's there. Which is just, you don't wash them without any detergent. Don't use detergent on them. They don't need it. If you can buy brush conditioner, which you should, it's cheap and it lasts basically forever. Citadel sells a brush conditioner or whatever. It's like conditioner for your hair, but it's for sable hair because that's natural hair that's there and you need to take care of it. Form it back into a nice point, just with your 3 fingertips, like when you're doing the Italian thing, form them, form it into a nice cone and then let it dry. You don't need to do anything other than like paper towel dry. And you should always have paper towels and tissues by, right? Just rolling the brush on it to dry it out of just water and then form it to a point and then just don't let them get crushed and let them dry like that. And when you pick it back up again, like a day later, it'll be like stiff like a point because it'll all like seize up. And then every now and then dip it in brush conditioner, leave it like that for like 5 minutes and then just water dry it off and you should be good to go. But like,
okay.
Yeah, dipping into acrylic paint. Acrylic paint is actually really gentle on brushes like that because the brushes that we use for painting minis are watercolor brushes because you thin the paint so much that it's almost like you're using a watercolor. Right. Yeah. So it's long lasting. Like acrylic paint is pretty hard on bristles. Other kinds of paint, but acrylic, especially thinned acrylic paint, isn't. And so yeah, you just need like a reasonable brush conditioner every now and then, and just clean water, and then form it to a point and leave them alone. The most important thing is just don't crush the tip, and don't. There is brush cleaner.
To a point where the next one's going to be, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
No, it's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. That's the worst thing that can happen. To a point where the next one's going to be, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
to clean that up. No, it's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. That's the worst thing that can happen.
That's the worst thing that can happen. What is it?
That's good.
That was a lot of editing, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Because that N-word, CTP, thank you very much for the 925. Because funny. Damn right it was. Kimberly, thank you for the 925. You're just a hair quieter than Sinatra. Yes, chat. I saw you said it. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that then. There we go. Can't have
Gotta
Sinatra
combobulate the
without
thing with the other thing.
Yeah. I make acrylic inks for a living. Really?
That's pretty
interesting.
neat.
Huh. Yeah, so there you go, chat. There's the I think I have a rapid fire disturbing donation to compete with. Ooh, it's the first worm of the spring or whatever the fuck.
Oh, I fucking hate that one.
Because everybody
Hello,
needs
Drunkle.
a cheap, disgusting meme to piss people off with, and I think I got that at $4. It's yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how you.
That's
Is it a
big
building?
talk, though, man. That's big talk because the first worm of the summer is like retchingly horrible.
Yeah.
Is it a
I-
building
I-
singing about being racist?
And then
No.
she comes up with the afterward. She knows what she did.
It's not so much to compete with it, but that's what came to mind when I was cutting it together. I'm like, oh my God, this is like Sinatra, that kind of thing.
I like competitive donations.
I know no square's better than yours.
It's not true.
It is true.
My The Body is Round is better than yours. I've got an adorable
That is
otter
also
scratch.
disagree.
not true.
I disagree. No, Sinatra's is superior. I know you got the little fucking belly scratches and everything.
He's
but
got
Sinatra's
yawns. Come on.
brevity is the soul of wit. Do you know what I mean? It's that one is perfect.
Oh, then you're going to love my $4 one if brevity's soul of wit.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
Yeah. Drunkle, how the hell are you doing?
I asked first.
Oh my God.
I'm all right, thank you. Oh,
See, I like that one. I have a dono. All I have to do is upload it, and I'm being lazy. I guess I could do that right now if I wanted to. That I made in mind of that donation.
Yeah. Okay.
What I would consider competitive.
Okay. That N-word CTP, thank you for the $6. Also, because funny. Yeah. I mean, I want to strum elf ears.
I want to strum elf something.
Cool. Now, I
It's
wanna
me.
go... Yeah, 4K Drunkle. There we go. Let's put a bowler hat on.
You don't like being 4K?
No.
Too creepy for you?
I'm more of a 1080p guy. You know this.
Too creepy 4K you? No.
There's a finger in my food.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well,
Yeah, I like that.
what was did that? Everyone just saw that, right?
There's a finger in my food.
Fuck it, you fucker. Thank you for the $4. Let's see. Gamer Valine for $4. Fine, I'll break the ice.
But you didn't, Valine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's the room we're in now. Okay, all right.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, yeah.
Everyone just
All right.
saw that, right? I showed it to Valine this morning, and all I got was, why?
I mean, that's a legitimate question.
It is. It is. I had no answer, but yeah.
Good lord.
Where's your hat?
I don't know, man. Like, fucking every time I come into this room, shit's like there's a shitty little trophy in the corner. I don't know if the lamp is on or off.
Oh, yeah. I got a button for that. Let's turn the lamp on and off. Look at that.
I look down. I fucking you put a delicious fucking gourmet meal in front of me, but there's a finger in my food. I don't...
There we are. Okay.
Are you fucking with the lamp?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
Everyone pay attention. I'm tapping out Morse code messages here. I was in Boy Scouts. I know Morse code.
Yeah, but also you're on YouTube. You can just say the message.
Yeah, but I can say mean things about you.
Again, you can just say that. You do say that.
I think that's pretty impressive. I can turn that lamp on and off. Well, okay. It
I
would have
think
been
it's pretty
impressive like
impressive
6
that
years.
Luna is
What's that?
chatting about water-based acrylics in the chat. I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we were talking about painting minis and whatnot.
Yeah.
My plan is coming along, Sinatra. I actually drew up a plan to get my painting streams going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like I had been thinking about doing it for so long that there's actually so many moving parts with doing it that it's like, you know, you got like 15 things on a mental checklist to put together.
Your body is round.
And he's fat.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, and it's great, but I do prefer Sinatra's.
Did you fix Drunkle's favorite? For 820? What was Drunkle's favorite for 825? The body is round? That can't be his favorite.
No, I like Sinatra's. The body is round. I like Sinatra's body. He works hard at it.
That's true.
The body is chiseled.
Oh, right. No, but I didn't fix that because I ran into some other problems, but I'll fix it for Drunkle right now because I'm that kind of
I love how that's how fucking blokes go. Just like, oh, fuck, like if you're sat there having a drink and then someone who you just absolutely despise walks in, your friend will go like, oh, here's your best friend.
Yeah. That's true. Wait. That can't be right. I've got round body otter.
There's a
at
finger in your food?
No, I've got round body otter at a totally different amount of money. No, there's no. There's a finger. Fuck, that's brilliant.
As long as it's not like some fucking wheelchair-bound midget making out with a CGI Shrek, I'm sure I'll be fine with it.
Well, that's
feel
pretty
attacked.
specific, and I don't think anybody's cruel enough to do that.
I beg to differ.
Can we complain
Sinatra?
about the organization of? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Better. There.
Feel slightly
I've
attacked here.
re-enabled an old favorite that I totally forgot about, and I don't know why. Nightmare Squid Cat is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Cat is
Right.
water, cat is music.
Yeah,
Cat is liquid.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
back at $5 for the big win. Yeah, no. So it took me a while to get to as far as I had gotten, and then I kind of fell off with organizing the paint streams. But I
Get to as far as you have gotten. Okay.
which wasn't very to get as far as I got. What? That makes sense.
No. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to as far as you got. Yeah.
So anyway,
No.
there's damn Goose at 850. So anyway, yeah, I drew up a list, Sin. You should see it. It's pretty organized. Here's what I need to do. Here's the things that I need. I thought, you know what I need is one of the attachments for the end of one of these spring flexi controlo arms for your mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? The armatures or whatever you want to call them. Support beams. Sprung structural item for your mic. I don't know what they're called. Those things.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's a ball joint where you can, you do camera work, right? It's like a 360-degree rotation. You can like tighten it and like hold it freeze, and I'm like, I need to order one of those. And I was looking for the box that this spring arm came in, and I opened up the box, and fuck, there was one in it. They just shipped it with one. Bonus, huh?
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah. So I'll be able to put that one on the other spring arm that I have, the old one, that is missing a spring, but it still works. And then that's for the camera, because you got to have it at different, you got to have your camera on a spring arm to paint minis properly, right?
No, take your word for it.
Obviously. Yeah, come on. I mean,
Well, what are you going to do? Like tape it to the ceiling? How are you going to position it
Right.
above you, but slightly back and off so it's at a good angle? You need a flex arm with a controlo ball mount. I know
Ball
all the
mount and a
names.
spring.
How do you paint your minis on camera, Drunkle?
But that's the secret, my friend. And I will not give it away.
Oh. Well, good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep that to yourself. There, Nightmare Escape.
I'm going. That's why, again, that is why it is a secret. It wouldn't be a secret if I just revealed it to you and all these fucking articles watching right now. No. This is something I'm holding very close to my bold chest.
You can tell us how you are?
Yeah, mate.
You gonna do it soon?
Am I going to do what soon?
Tell us how you're doing.
I just said, yeah, I'm all right.
Oh,
Christ,
I thought
man.
you said,
Christ.
I said, are you going to tell us if you're all right? And you're like,
Fucking finger in your food. There's finger in your ears, mate. That's what's up. Yeah, no, I just knackered, man. I fucking but work, gym, and then I came back. I did a Cult of the Lamb stream over on twitch.tv/Drunkle Plays.
What is Cult of
that's
the
all I'm just-
Lamb? You keep talking about this game.
It's a game. It's a game.
Platy loves that game.
Yeah, what kind of game?
The cult simulator.
Top down. Well, no, I mean half of it is you run a cult and you like fucking with Twitch integration as well. You get people who are watching join your cult, and they can affect the game in little bits as well. Like I had like 30 seconds of invincibility, but then there's also it's like a top down dungeon slasher at points as well. But smashed that out, and then I was like, right, well, fucking, I'm going to the goddamn pub because otherwise, all I've done today is fucking work, gym, and stream. Fucking £132 for 3 sets of 12. Sinatra. Flat
Not
bench.
bad.
Flat bench.
Oh, that's gym talk.
So I'm
Like,
tired.
what the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm like, oh, physical exertion for the sake of personal improvement. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah,
Like,
gay, right?
right?
Fucking hell. So I'm tired, if anything, Polly. I'm tired and achy, and everything hurts, and I'm hungry. Hungry for some news? What?
Hi, hungry.
Oh my god. Was that it? Not that hi, hungry, I'm dad? Because I will call you daddy from now on. You know I will.
Don't do it.
That's why I didn't say anything.
See? There you go. His secret isn't so secret.
You trap as bastards.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening.
Muppet murder. Remember that? I'm just looking at donations in a big long list.
Can we have some
Oh.
news?
No.
Oh. No news today, guys.
Nope, no news
Wait,
allowed.
wait, you want news already? We're not there yet. You haven't even told us how you're doing.
I have. And we are there.
By whose
Measure.
math?
Maths.
Maths?
It's maths. Yeah, see?
Thank you, Polly.
Yeah, I understand. I know British pettiness by now.
Oh, good. I've already said how I am. I just gave a very succinct yet detailed description of my current state. And my chest.
What did you lift at the gym today, Sinatra?
Yeah.
How did you
Pussy.
sequentially fight gravity over and over again?
I
Yeah.
did.
Wanker.
It was back day, so I did pull downs and rows. Pull downs, I think my top set was 195 for 10. And rows,
Just
I
one-
think,
Just one set of 10.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just asking. Just asking.
And rows, I did the full stack. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, it was back day for me as well. Back and shoulders.
Here, Drunkle, this one's for you.
What is?
Oops.
Are you holding something out at the moment? I
No, I
can't
hit the
see.
wrong button.
Turn on your webcam.
No, it's fine. You'll be okay.
Don't do that.
I'll check my own webcam that I installed in your house.
Here it is.
Oh, god damn it!
Don't do that.
It's not even the clown that I don't like. It's the begin. It's the.
Yeah, that's
the
what
bit I don't
sells it,
like.
man. What do you mean? That's the best part. There we go. That one's re-engaged at 8:25. Isn't that weird? That one was
Re-engaged,
completely
nice.
gone from my list. I had to re-upload it and everything.
Yes, but it lives on in my nightmares.
Yeah.
Okay, my competition is now uploaded.
To a point where the next one's going to be, you know what, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
I want to clean that up. No, it's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. That's the worst thing that can happen.
I know what it is, but I don't want to say it.
Thank you for the 925. Yeah. Only I can disturb Polly with the term daddy, even when I'm not talking about him. Yeah. Yeah, that was just disturbing. Hey, did I share the screen with you guys?
There we go. Now my competition to the elf earstrum is uploaded at $9
Oh.
dues.
Oh, nice.
That's not competition. That's Big Bang Take Little Bang. Mine's only $6. You're at $9+?
No, fuck, $6. I put it at 9, then
called
said I fucked it up, then I
capitalism,
said it at
Polly.
9. It's 6. It is at $6.
Okay. Lift heavy things, make bad thoughts go away. Does that work?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, because at the end of it, you're just too tired to be depressed.
I hadn't heard
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, heavy thing makes sad voice go away. That's how I see it anyway.
You think it'll make there's a finger in my food go away for Drunkle's mind? I don't think so.
No, he'll probably be singing it at the gym.
I will be. Yeah.
I'm distractible today. Never mind me.
I've
So-
just been lazy about uploading it, but I finally got it done. So thank you for the motivation, Polly.
Nice. Hey, Lamented Guide. How's it going?
Oh,
guy.
guy, what's up? That's our fucking dungeon master, Sin.
I am well aware.
Okay.
So I was
Lamented
looking at
I
Guide.
do know who Lamented Guide is.
You do? You do? Okay.
Let's do this.
Oh, hell yeah. Got a new pipe. Yeah, I like that. That's a good way to try. Crossfire 4891. Thank you very much for the 1075. I haven't seen this one in so long. Cheers and take care, Otter. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So I was reading this article because, you know, I'm all about the A10s, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Of course
Yeah.
you are.
And Valiner sent me this article. She likes the A10s. And it's like, Air Force pilot landed a damaged A10 using only cranks and cables. All, like, you can see all the fucking bullet damage. Look at this. This is during Operation Iraqi Freedom. And these flying ass tanks that they are can take that level of damage flying low and slow and just still keep going. Blew away her entire hydraulic system.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
And there's a backup system to be able to use, you know, pull cables and stuff from a bygone era. And the really good pilots are trained how to use both. And I was reading, there's two where you've lost pressure, but your hydraulics are still working. And when your hydraulics are completely gone. So you're just doing it fully manually, basically. And she brought the thing back undamaged. They landed it, fixed it, and put it back up in the air. You just can't break these things. It's amazing.
No way.
Yeah. And here she is, like, looking at the damage.
God damn. That's a sexy ass woman right there.
So
man.
I'm all
Holy
impressed
shit.
with this, right? And look at the article, and Sam just looks like, goes, wow, her hands are really small. That's his,
Oh my god.
that's his takeaway.
But they are.
They are? I said, I think she's small. Like, I mean, look at the size of that flight suit. I think she's just a tiny person.
It's proportion though, Polly. Like she has like there's only one one joint in the finger there. She's missing the fingertips. She's got fucking
Yeah.
Davos Seaworth.
Okay, I'm going to say this again. I'll tell you what I said to Sam. You three are the first men I've ever heard complain that a woman's hands are too small. What the hell?
I never heard.
Complaining.
I never heard anybody say too small. Just are small.
They are small. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, you pointed it out, and now you're complaining that we're talking about it.
No. Sam pointed it out.
But you pointed out that Sam's. Oh, what? We weren't privy to that conversation. She has small fingers. You can't get around that. That's probably how she fixed the fucking plane. She's managing to get in these tiny little holes.
Well, she's got tiny hands, so that's probably what her man said to her. Can't get your hands around that. Okay, so it got me thinking. I'm tired of these arguments because I encounter them where it's like, oh, DEI caused Black Hawk helicopter pilots to be promoted past their skill level and be put in positions that they shouldn't be put in, and dangerous and even lethal situations unfortunately result. You know what I'm talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's like, you just don't like women pilots. No, this woman is a fucking badass.
She's awesome.
Yeah, Captain Thompson, I believe. Campbell. Captain Kim Campbell. No, she's hardcore and clearly is extremely competent and knows what she's doing. I got a feeling she wouldn't have put it in the drink of the Potomac. Just saying.
And also, yes, we don't like women. So what? But that's not got anything to do with this.
Yeah, we did that before this.
I just think that there is a very poor misunderstanding, and it's tough to fucking come back from those fucking stupid arguments because you're like, no, I like women pilots just fine. And so when they say, oh yeah, name one. Her. Misfit, thank you, Lisa, for the $6. I spent so much, too much, on discounted 40K 1,000 Suns today. So here, have some of the savings. Nice.
Oh, it's 1,000 Suns on discount?
Like at the Games Workshop site, or I assume she meant her local hobby shop. You mean at your?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Otherwise, Sin might be off to, the Games Workshop site.
I don't have 1,000 Suns army, but I do like them.
But you could.
Probably not. I am impressively poor right now. Like I had to reorder the webcam for my painting thing. So yeah.
From a discount retailer.
No, just from Amazon.
You just got the camera again. You've given up on finding it. You just bought another one.
That's what Misfit said.
I think I might have thrown it away.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Necrons are cooler.
I guess. I like the Tau.
Sisters of Battle are cooler. You guys are all wrong.
Yeah, Sororitas is.
Shush. I like Necrons. They're okay. Buy a lot of black charcoal and every shade thereof paint, and green. What are the xenomorph looking aliens? Tyranids. I could see doing Tyranids just to be painting up a bunch of monsters and shit. They're fucking cool.
Tyranids is a very interesting army.
Yeah, I think they'd be cool to do. Of course, Space Marines. There's so many cool Space Marines. I'd want to do Black Templars myself, but,
A Misfit, you're going to have to send me some information on that. And I will give a hint that the competitive $6 is 40K related. But you'll have to send me the information on this site. I'll check it out.
The discount retailer?
My first army, I'm going for.
Temu. Temu.
Huh.
I'm just kidding. I know you didn't buy it from Temu.
My first army, I think, is going to be Blood Angels.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, boom. Who wants to do some schnews? Want to do some schnews?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hold on, my vape ain't working. Can't do the show without nicotine. Come on.
It's true.
Yeah. Today, meaning yesterday, but because I'm doing the show today is World Bee Day. Bees.
Bees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're necessary.
Oh, man. You know why I like bees?
Why do you like
Uh,
bees?
Is it okay?
How much do you like them? I'm not a fan of insects.
Right.
You know, I don't want them anywhere near me. I don't even like looking at
I
them.
agree. Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, man!
And that goose really gets brained. I love it. Boom. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 850. It's Colonel Kim Campbell, retired. Drunkle better give some fucking respect. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, why am I getting called out?
She was then Captain Kim Campbell, now Colonel. How do you Brit say it? How do you...
Colonel?
Oh, well, you have Lieutenant. I'm surprised you didn't mutilate Colonel, too.
If given the chance.
Louisianian and Colonel?
No, just Colonel.
Just Colonel.
Why am I getting called out in that? I didn't fucking... Look, I respect her as a pilot, just not as a woman. Because I don't respect women. I don't think they deserve... I don't respect men.
Well,
I don't respect any demographic.
I have a donation about that. It's the John LeJoe song, whatever. Women are stupid and I don't respect them. That's how it starts.
Wow. Sounds awesome.
I think it's at
New
it's up there.
ringtone.
It's at boobs. I think $80.85 boobs.
Boobs. Oh,
Remember on a calculator?
that's Bob's. That's Bob's.
Oh, then it's just 80.08.
be inspired.
Ah, yeah. Oh, so why World Bee Day then? What's all the buzz about?
Don't make me
That one
leave
stung.
feeling stung. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Nearly 9% of the world's wild flowering species depend, or entirely, or at least in part, on animal pollination, along with more than 75% of the world's crops and 35% of global agriculture land. Not only do pollinators contribute directly to food security, but they are a key to conserving biodiversity. Okay, can you leave the environmentalism out of it? Like, I think that we
Yeah,
should not kill
fuck's
off
sake.
bees simply because everybody knows how bees are important. And if they're not important, you can explain it because they're part of the birds and the bees. Literally, it's how we talk about procreation. They're really important. Like, save your environmental World Health Organization NGO crap for the fucking hippies.
It's not like we're going out there just like fucking hunting down fucking bees and squishing them. Do you know what I mean? Like, who wrote this? Fucking Greta Thunberg, for Christ's sake.
The United Nations
preached to
wrote
here
it.
by
The United
part
Nations
of-
wrote it. So of
part
course,
of fucking
right?
hive mind.
Okay, that was a good pun. What are you doing dropping good puns, man? That's unlike you.
I just trying to
you
make it
feeling
show
okay?
good.
Okay, and lost it.
Right.
You know something I discovered?
Bees? Did you discover bees?
No. I was looking up and reading about flowers that bloom at night, and I discovered these guys, moonflowers. Loving these things.
Yeah.
These things are cool. Look at them. They look like a bunch
Some
of little
Elder
moon
Scrolls
faces.
shit, man. Yeah. It's cool.
They only bloom past
Whoa.
dusk and then close up before the dawn. And then Weibo asked the obvious question, then how do they pollinate them? What pollinates them? Moths.
Night
Whoa.
bees.
Night bees, yeah. It's like night owl bees that aren't owls. They're bees. No, they're pollinated by. There's a whole bunch of moth species that are pollinators, and they pollinate all the night flowers like the moonflowers.
A lot of people
here.
forget about that, don't they? Moths and butterflies being pollinators as well. A lot of people, I think, because like bees are getting they're getting the headlines, aren't they? Whereas like fucking the unsung heroes here, moths and butterflies, just kind of sat there going like, we're doing it as well, guys. Like,
Yeah.
save us.
And
Do
there's
wasps pollinate?
Yeah,
No,
yes,
wasps are assholes.
they do, but not well because they don't have furry bodies like bees. That's what I was reading about anyway.
You see, wasps can, they just don't because they're assholes.
And then, Sin, I think you might like this. There's there's like 3 or 4 species in North America anyway of really small bats, and they're night pollinators too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like, there's pollinating
cool.
bats, and it's because they're nocturnal and they only come out at night, and they're very furry, and they're like fruit bats. They're really attracted to nectar, and plants like this produce a really sweet nectar, so it brings all the boys to their yard. You know.
Wow, you just made it sound dirty. I mean, I guess it is kind of dirty anyway, isn't it? Like, yeah, it is bees just going up, like, or moths in this case, waiting until the cover of darkness so they can go up and rub against some fucking flower genitals. Kind of is.
And I
sickening.
made it sound dirty. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
See, people say that all we ever talk about is like racism and politics here. That's not true. We're talking about floral culture here. Okay,
Yeah.
we're a cultured folk. So's Chad.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't it horticulture?
well, we're talking specifically about flowers, so it becomes
Yes,
floriculture.
Floriculture.
Yeah, floriculture, as I understand it, it's called. But so technically they're a vine. These plants, the moonflower. So if you want,
Do it for the vine.
yeah, man, you could do the whole thing. Like,
Fine.
fuck, they look cool, right? I'd love to have a moonflower bush.
It looks like that they would like make a trumpet noise.
They do.
Well,
Look
yeah,
like
they look
trumpets on
like
the
baby
side.
birds.
Yeah.
When they like are trying to get fed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when they're trying to get to a worm and not understanding how that works.
Yeah.
Because they're a vine, you can run them up a pole like this or on lattice work on the side of a house. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like these plants are just
That is very cool.
they're just pretty rocking, man. And it'd be nice to have like they're all closed up during the day, but if you're like a night owl, you can go out at night and see them and they glow in the moonlight. I'm like, okay, that's just awesome. So there's my tip of the day. Respect the floriculture and respect the bees, and you don't have to be an environmental nerd to do it.
What you getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
You tell him, Steve B. Thank you for the 450. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Bees fly anyway, because they don't care what humans think. I forget, why is it that, I've heard that before, but why is it that bees can't fly? Their wing to weight ratio or something isn't proper?
They can fly.
Yeah, but they're not,
I've seen it.
but they're not supposed to be able to, according to the laws of aviation and our understanding
Fucking
thereof.
go and tell them then. They won't listen to you. They'll be like, "Oh, Polly's droning on again."
That's what I
Who
do.
does he think he is, the queen?
Bee pun. Yeah, it's drone. You see.
Okay, now, speaking of other, so we're talking about like cool stuff that's going on in the world. You want to hear about cool but
Right.
useless stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's my favorite. Fuck yeah.
DARPA zaps popcorn from 5.3 miles away with a new laser they developed.
Oh, sorry. How is that not useful?
It's just, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars of tax money to develop a laser so they could make popcorn from 5 miles away.
But it resulted in popcorn. So useful.
Yeah. It's not all just about popcorn and personal gadgets. DARPA has its eyeballs on the battlefield.
Yeah, I should imagine. Yeah, lasers are the way to go because it's anti-drone shit, isn't it? You remember Sinatra with a Ghastly? He brought it up originally. It was I think it was a battleship, and it just fired off this it's incredible fucking laser, and this shit just don't stop. And it can just take shit down from the sky. But the thing is, it's completely fucking silent, which is jarring. Because
Yeah,
you'd
I
expect
think I
it to be
remember
like boom, but there was just no sound.
I mean, yeah, it's a light. Why would there be?
But because there should be, like if you think like fucking Star Wars blaster goes pew pew, right? It goes pew. it should be making fucking laser noises. Blah.
Have you ever seen that, the way they make that Star Wars pew pew noise?
I assumed it was someone leaning into the camera, going into the microphone, going pew pew.
No.
Now, is it like a Titan metal cord?
Exactly. It's a guy wire that's like at the end
Was
of like
it
a support
really?
pole, and they tap it with a metal tool of one sort or another, and it's like,
Pew!
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool fact.
Nice, Sin. That's a little
I like
past your particular level of nerdery. I didn't think you'd know that. Okay.
Proud of
Yeah, I
you.
knew that one.
Fuck.
Pew, pew.
The nerd cred runs deep. For you, not Drunkle.
No,
No, he didn't. know that.
I'm not a deep person.
Okay, so now let's talk about why Britain's bad.
Ah, my opportunity to be deep. Okay.
The British government thinks that Britons need a warning label because strawberries are 20% bigger this season, so they're putting a warning label on them to not try and eat them in one bite because you might choke.
Who
Those are
eats a
some big
strawberry in one
shrubs.
bite? Anyway.
Well, if they're 2024 strawberries, you might try. But if they're 2025 ones, you could choke Drunkle. So, you know, your government
Okay.
is out
No,
looking
I
for
mean,
your
yeah.
best interest by putting warning labels on your strawberries.
Not just that, but you as well. Like, you have brought this to my attention that I might choke. So, Polly, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
be careful out there, buddy.
Yeah. The strawberries out to get me. Monster strawberries. It's like fucking Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, but set in Britain. So it's just Cloudy.
See, look at this guy. He's got trays of death here for you.
Yeah.
The
Red
Russian
means
man,
danger.
Rumen Permanov. The British berry farmer.
Yeah. It's not a berry, though, is it?
No, but he could be.
Strawberries ain't berries, man.
Okay, what's the fruit that grows on a strawberry then? It's called an akene. In your face, fucker.
Come on, you didn't even give me time to answer.
I know. It's like, oh
You were a
shit, you
little
might
too
know.
akeen
Let me get
there,
ahead
weren't
of
you?
this one. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, the strawberries.
Just in case I knew it.
Yeah, the over-engrossed stem, as I understand the concept. Yeah, people who do that, it's just, you bring up tomatoes and it's not really a vegetable. Did you know it's a fruit? And did you know it's because evil American, they are the ones who did it? Lobbying organizations made it pushed into the
Tubers.
Who
What?
cares? Shut up.
I love this way of growing strawberries now. You see behind them,
Like
you got,
weed?
because they're like well, no, instead of like growing them like directly out of the ground,
Mhm.
and you got to fucking bend down and fucking pick them up and everything. You got to fucking search through the plant. Oh no, that one's a little bit green. That one's not ripe. The way they're growing it now is these like these racks, and the strawberries when ripened just kind of like hang over the edge. So it's just so much easier because you go, that's
Yeah,
all
the
of
immigrants
these are
can pick
fucking
them
ready
easier that
because
way. They lose less fingers.
yeah, no, honestly, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's way more efficient than just growing them straight out of the ground. I think it's fucking fantastic. Whoever thought of that is a goddamn genius.
It's like how in Star Trek,
ripest
there's no
one
such
rows
thing
hanging
as
the
like
lowest.
planting or hydroponics anymore. It's the future. So whenever they mention growing something, it's aeroponics because it sounds futuristic. Kills me.
Yeah. It's the present.
Yeah. Unlike our primitive time where we use soil or a soil substrate.
Dirt. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Everything you grow in has to be washed then, you fucking animals.
There's Bryce. Star Trek? What? Have you ever noticed that? Bryce, think about it for a second. On Deep Space Nine, on Voyager, whenever they start growing something, they're like, oh, down in the aeroponics bay. Oh, I want to make an aeroponics garden for Keiko. So she'll stop with the Miles shit every 2 seconds. It's like, bitch, go take care of
Oh,
your plants.
Keiko, for fuck's sake.
Oh, she's
Jesus
just
Christ.
the worst. Fucking woman. Hey, do you want to see a Keiko targeting meme that I sent Bryce the other day?
Yes.
You know what I'm amazed we don't do here on AAA? We don't collect the memes of the week that made us laugh. Why don't we do that?
We can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do
yeah.
you see what I'm saying? That's a thing. We could
I
do.
do.
That.
Yeah.
Sinatra remains silent
I
because
like
he's
a
not
meme.
funny. Okay.
We can totally do that.
He's also into masturbating in public. It's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, if you got it, you got to show it off, you know?
I don't know. I think it's weird to be flopping your man parts around in public like that.
Oh, he's not flopping. He's brandishing.
Hey, boom. Boom. There it is. I can eat it.
I mean, we go Star Trek memes, mate. We do that fucking 2 times a week. Obviously not on Friday because Sinatra's not into it. But we do Star Trek memes, mate. I'm into that.
Yeah,
Especially when it comes to fucking O'Brien, mate. He's very memeable. He's a good man. He's a good man.
I would be endlessly okay with memes targeting Keiko. She's just... You think at one point she would have said, "Can I have one script where I don't say Miles?" I think that was the actress's choice. She just wanted to annoy people.
I want to open a school.
Right?
Fuck off, Keiko.
See, but you
Fuck
have
off.
no ability to teach whatsoever, and people find you grating and obnoxious. You ended up with
it's
2
just-
students, the ones that were forced to be there by their parents. Think about it, lady.
The son of the captain and a fucking Ferengi.
Right?
The only reason you thought you could teach is because you're Asian and you know it. Should have opened up a fucking restaurant like everyone else. Fucking hell.
Even the Klingon opened a restaurant, and they're serving literal serpent worms. Come on.
And blood wine.
You're trying to force all your Japanese food onto your husband. Sell that. Let him enjoy his oxtail and cabbage.
He does not. He does not. Any chance he gets, he's out. He's fucking back on the Enterprise, back at 10 forward, asking for a nice steaming hot bowl of Irish stew.
Well, that comes up pretty often where he's like, I went to the holodeck and rode down the river and had lamb stew. Why do you think he keeps kayaking even though he keeps separating his shoulder? It's to get away from her. He's willing to deal with the pain.
And that's a holodeck. He's not actually going anywhere, but mentally, he needs this, Keiko. He needs this.
Yeah.
He has to tell himself that he has the ability to get away from you.
I remember the episode where she was actually cooking for him, and she goes, "Here," and she's like, and he looks down at it and goes, "What is this?" And she's like, plankton loaf on kelp and plankton loaf on a bed of sea berries." And he goes, "Sweetheart, I'm not a fish." Like, well,
Yeah.
right.
Give me some chips.
And then he immediately says to her, "You've been introducing me to all this wonderful food that you're used to. Maybe I could do the same." And she goes, "What kind of food?" "Oh, I see. You want him to eat fish food, but you don't even want to consider the idea of eating something that he likes." And what did he name off? He said oxtails and cabbage, muffins, lamb shanks.
Ireland has a rich culinary culture, Polly.
Does
And
it?
she just shat all over it.
Yeah,
Shat
she goes,
all
"It
over it."
sounds kind of heavy." Well, you know what? So are you.
Not as heavy as your attitude, Keiko.
Yeah.
Back in the closet.
For a Japanese woman, you really tipped the scales, lady. This is not what I signed on for when we were getting married.
Right? Kind of see why the fucking suicide rate in Japan is still high in this century.
Jesus. Wow. No, Sin stepped away there for a moment. So we
Jumping off
started
the
talking
railing
about
of
his
the
public
promenade,
masturbation. Yeah. Okay.
No.
So I believe we're doing stories. Oh, yeah, right.
We're doing stories?
So here's this daughter who is charged with assault and a fork attack on her mother. She screamed out, "Fork you!"
Is she gonna do hard time?
She's facing 3 felony counts of domestic violence after she falsely imprisoned, threatened, and then attacked her mother with a fork.
Falsely imprisoned?
Yeah, it wasn't a legitimate fork threatening imprisonment. One of them false ones.
Like, get in the box or I'm gonna stab you with this fork.
Christina Lynn Peniston, the unlikely named attacker, 35, stands charged with criminal offenses.
Sounds white.
It's very. On May 7th, Peniston's mother addressed Judge Robert Sanchez Defour And these
Doesn't
people
sound white.
all these people have very colorful names. In San Fernando Superior Court over a request to modify or terminate the protective order she had against her daughter, which he denied.
Denied.
She later submitted proof of her May 9th enrollment, as per court records. Oh, she's looking for release on electronic monitoring. What? But now she's due back in court on a 12 possession ticket. Oh, no, she's due in court on May 30th for her December 12th possession ticket. Okay, I get you.
I was going to say,
what's a 12 possession?
Well, I thought it was a
what did she had? What was she in possession of 12 of?
I thought it was like a Proposition 8, that kind of thing. It was like a number 12 possession violation. That kind of
I
thing.
think she just had an extra number 12. Now she's in jail.
Because she mugged Elmo.
Well, no, that was the count.
10-year-old wins national award for three-legged cat movie. The fuck kind of headline? All right. Fork you,
So
Mom.
Did the cat have 3 legs, or was it she's filmed it on a tripod, or what's going on with that?
No, I think it's about her cat that's got 3 legs. Like she's hugging a cat here. Now I can't see how many legs the cat has, but I'm assuming that she wouldn't like cut one of her cat's legs off just to make a movie.
Well, you don't know.
Forking hell. Yeah. Moving along. Still in Jim Morrison gravesite bust found by chance after 37 years.
Okay. A hell of a souvenir. Fucking hell.
Did you know Jim Morrison's buried in France?
I did not know he's buried in France.
Yeah. They shipped him all the way there.
Yeah.
He said he was depressed throughout life, so he wanted to be buried in the saddest place possible, and that's where they sent him.
Did he
Makes
really?
sense, doesn't it?
No, he died there.
Yeah, but
Look,
it's not
man,
okay,
I
like,
don't
if
know
you-
where Jim Morrison died.
If you die somewhere, that doesn't mean you're going to get buried there. It's not how it works.
Well, it worked like that for Jim Morrison.
Well, yeah, for this one time.
Do you know who he's buried next to?
Oh, no.
Oscar Wilde.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some prime real estate right there. Holy shit.
It's a section of this cemetery that he's buried in. There's a whole lot of famous authors and writers there, and Jim Morrison too.
I like a famous cemetery. I like it's you go look at that name. Oh look, he's next to Oscar Wilde. Holy shit! Do you think they know each other? I like a famous cemetery. Is it no? Keep the rabble out. This is just for well-known people.
Keep the rabble out.
Yeah.
So yeah, people show up and put out joints on his grave. It's one of the traditions.
I like that.
I mean, not even kidding. Like, they clearly cleaned up his headstone because usually it's covered in roaches.
As traditions go when it comes to gravestones, that's one of the cleaner ones.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about other traditions that you know of. Oh, hey, this is a Getty bust. Look at that.
Yeah, that's Lady Getty.
Yeah. Yeah, he died in France of
Depression.
Yeah, let's go with that. It wasn't an OD at all.
No. Well, D stands for depression, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, depressed.
Overt depression. OD.
What does B stand for then?
What?
Busty.
B. The pollinators, bees? No, okay.
Not just bees, bats as well.
Holy shit. Okay. Judge rejects personal use defense for thousands of fentanyl pills.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Michael Blair here, that's him.
Yeah. That's my
He was arrested in April of 2024. Delta police served a search warrant for his home in Silver Street. According to the affidavit, they found more than 3,000 fentanyl pills. Some of the drugs were hidden in the bathroom, and others in a bag in the wall. Police report finding a smaller amount suspected methamphetamine and a powdery substance. The latter, according to what was said at the sentencing, was likely baking soda. It was not drugs. As well, 7 firearms were recovered, and one of them had been reported stolen. Officers also recovered $2,200 in cash. Blair was initially arrested on suspicion of several offenses. He pleaded guilty, introducing a controlled substance as a high-level drug felony and possession of a controlled substance for methamphetamine. I know better than this, Blair said towards the end of the hearing Friday after apologizing. I was just in a bad time. He said his life spiraled after losing his mother and his divorce. Well, his attorney said a woman who was his mainstay of structure and support faltered.
Oh, so then it's okay.
Quote, "It is a dangerous drug. It is bad. You don't know what you're going to get," Blair said of fentanyl. He noted his sons need him, that he has employment and a home. All I'm asking for is a second chance. At the start of the hearing, the deputy attorney, Aubrey Thompson, asked for a prison imposition because it was clear that Blair had a distribution quantity of drugs, despite reported claims instead. He was using 100 pills a day. Given the amount of pills found, it seemed impossible to her, as it would have meant he was ingesting more than 6 pills an hour and had enough to last 33 days.
I mean, nothing says personal use like hiding something in a wall.
Right.
Where do you hide it? I know I keep my medication in the wall.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, how else am I
Oh.
going to take it in the morning? My blood pressure goes up, I punch the wall, I get my pill, then I'm on my way.
Do you know what? When you put it like that, I take it all back. Yep, fair enough.
Yeah. I keep the medication I need to take every day for vertigo and such in the wall. Yeah, why not?
Sure, yours would be in the gap between your bed and your bedside cabinet, wouldn't it?
Man, let me tell you something. It's easier to fit down in there than you'd think.
Yeah, it's just not so easy to get out.
That's right.
It's like a Chinese finger trap, but a bed.
Gilbert Renter accused of killing landscapers sent by landlord to trim trees.
His name's Gilbert Renter?
Dude, I was just thinking there's no way that's a real fucking name.
You two jackasses. No, the town is named Gilbert and he's a renter there.
Yeah, but your cadence said otherwise.
It did, though. I mean, both of us thought the same thing there, Polly. You might be at fault here, sir.
I'm pissed and offended. So Weibo was showing us a picture. She went on a walkthrough in her local botanical gardens, and she spotted a little bonsai tree. You know,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
And apparently it's 400 years old, and the thing's on tour. So naturally, the first question I asked her was, "Did you touch it?" And apparently, she said that it was, well, no, it's fairly secure. You couldn't really get to it. I'm like, but
That means nothing to you.
yeah.
does it?
I said, yeah, I never let that stop me.
No.
She posted a picture of it. There wasn't even glass. It was just sitting there on a table. And there was like this stupid little nut. They didn't even have velvet ropes.
I was going to say, was there a velvet rope? Yeah,
No,
yeah. They
there
didn't
was-
even have a velvet rope.
There was
no.
just like a
This
little,
is meant to be some kind of special tree. Where was the security?
for a 400-year-old tree, little
Yeah.
micro tree. I would have touched
Tiny
it.
little tree. I know you would have touched it.
Was that, is that thing
We
real?
all know
And I would
you
like
would've
give it as
touched
like
it.
branch a little shake just to see. I wouldn't have harmed it.
You shake it? You shake the tree?
Well, I mean,
It's
I would give it
400
a
years old.
proportional shake. I wouldn't shake it the way I'd shake like a big oak or something.
So, like,
but
if you ever got the opportunity to meet the oldest person on the planet, would you just grab them by the shoulders and just shake them?
proportionally to
probably.
their
Tell me your
age,
secrets.
yeah, I wouldn't shake them like I'd shake you if I met you. But yeah,
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's different.
yeah, I'd shake you up to like a nice frothy consistency. But no, not some old person.
But the amount of times you said you want to lean in through the monitor and shake me is,
Such a shake.
tells me that we should probably never meet, actually. For my own safety.
It does seem to be the case.
Nary a velvet rope will stop him, Sin.
Yeah, how
What if I
else would
just
you get
surround my
tiny
staff with-
apples out of it? Abacus is a great point.
No, they don't, do they?
I really want them to. And I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they do because that sounds great. I just micro apples from a mini bonsai tree? Come on, that's awesome.
Would you like a thimble of cider from my bonsai tree?
We worked for weeks on this particular batch. You can shake an oak, Polly? Damn right. That's why I don't need to go to the gym. Get the tickets
No, fucking
to
hell.
the Polly Gun Show. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you could shake an oak. All right.
That
might
sounds,
kill me
That
if you
sounds like
fucking
get the
shake
lead
me.
out of your ass, doesn't it? Oh, come on, kid, shake an oak. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Right, Sin?
Sure.
You dendrophile? Dendrophile.
Yeah, it means you like trees.
Really?
Probably, I'm guessing it. Context, isn't it? It's either that or
Yeah,
triophile.
I think in historical
yeah,
reference we
what
should
was
call
it,
them
a
druidophiles.
flowerologist or whatever?
They should get the credit. They really like trees, didn't they?
Oh, druids?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's that rumor they worship
more-
trees. I don't know if they worshipped them or they just kind of sat around appreciating them. I don't know.
They're more into, like columns of stone arranged in a circular fashion.
There's no proof that they did that.
It's no proof that they didn't.
Thank you, Sin.
There's no proof that you didn't. What's your point?
Plenty of proof he didn't.
Yeah.
Proof he didn't set up the Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's proof I didn't worship trees or set up Stonehenge.
Yep. Lots of it.
And that's why
I chop down trees.
that's
actually.
why it's logically
I'm anti-tree.
inconsistent to ask someone to
treeophobe.
prove a negative because it's impossible to do.
But I
No,
can.
it's
I'm
not
a
impossible. He
treeophobe.
can. He can prove it.
You can prove what? That you didn't set up Stonehenge? Henge?
He's a dendrophobe.
Yeah.
You took medication and got over it.
But the medication was in the wall.
But accessible with a swift punch. We've been over this.
He didn't even cut down the tree. He punched
Oh, son
the
of a
tree
bitch.
down. Like Minecraft.
That scared the hell out of me.
How you doing, Drunkle?
Yeah, going on, mate. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Aching.
I just
I'm
dropped
aching.
something and hit my keyboard and scared the fuck out of me. Okay, so moving. Oh, right. We didn't do the story. So, Mr. Renter is accused of killing landscapers. In Gilbert, Arizona, a man is jailed accusing of shooting a landscaper who was sent to him to trim his trees, his little mini trees, in the front yard of the Gilbert home.
But then what? But what? Was it, like, did he have dementia? He's like, get away from my trees, and he shoots him, or was he fucking his wife?
Oh no, I didn't read the story.
I can't be mad at that.
Officers were responding. Additional witnesses called 911 after hearing multiple gunshots. Documents say during one of those calls, Ford's wife can be heard in the background saying her husband just shot him, while another caller said the man had been shot in the throat.
Ooh, in the throat. Ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
Vega Lopez had been suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the scene. While Wyatt, his name is Wyatt Renter.
Wyatt Renter.
It's actually Wyatt Ford, 28.
That is a strong name. That's a strong American
See, I would have
name.
believed
It is.
Wyatt Renner, though, from the cadence.
I believe Gilbert Renter.
That's what I thought, too.
That's a good question. Did he shoot him after or before he trimmed the trees? Hopefully after.
Yeah, you don't want a half-trimmed tree and a murder rap.
He then heard Wyatt yell for someone to call 911 and that he, quote, didn't mean to do
There's
it.
a finger in my food.
It never gets easier, does it? Like, it's-
Well, a wagging finger in your
third time
face
now,
can
look.
mean a bad time.
I'd seen it twice, and I was like, okay, novelty's worn off. I was wrong.
I'm a little bit disappointed that the your $6 one is not more popular because I love that just stupid little strumming elf ear. Like, I don't know what that type of media is called, but my $6 is in the same vein. And I just, it's so funny to me.
Yeah, when it doesn't need words, it just plays itself. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just you'll understand if we see it, but it's just so simplistic.
Gamervaline, thank you for the $4. That's why you can't meet up with me and Weibo and Far at the same time. It would just be a circle of shaking. Oh, and she's laughing because she knows Wyatt Gilbert. Or Wyatt Renter. Wyatt Gilbert Renter. Of the Southwestern Renters. Who's whistling? Stop that.
'Twas a siren, my friend. 'Twas a
Oh.
siren.
Okay. A circle of shaking. That sounds...
Got loads of them out here, fucking
Dirty.
trying to waylay sailors into crashing into rocks. It's fucking annoying.
No, see, Bryce gets it. It's like a circle jerk, if you may. No. See, like, I'm like, at least, like, I know I'm twice Valine's height, and I'm like, you know, Far is like 2/3
Only
my
twice.
height.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, these are all tiny, all of them, actually. Weibo's super short, too. She's 5'2". All of them are tiny people. You think you're going to give me a shake? No.
Damn.
You can kick
How
ankles
do
at
you
the
do
best.
anything at that height? Like, how do you... How? How do
I'm
you do
just gonna be
anything?
head bopping with, like, you know, like it'll just be like whack-a-mole with them three, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
So
what Abe
if
Nitty-
somebody's on your property, especially if their name is Vega Lopez,
Yeah.
okay,
Vega
yeah, I'm not saying
Renter?
don't bring a gun to encounter
That's a
them.
definite
But-
tree surgeon's name, isn't it? Right there.
Yeah.
like-
So the takeaway is if you see somebody, a Latino on your property, ask them if they're there to fix something, then shoot.
You can point the gun at them and then ask them.
What are you here to trim?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. These are jokes, YouTube. These are jokes, you see. Okay, moving along. Wienermobiles to compete in the inaugural Weenie 500 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking sign me up.
I know. And I was more excited than I should have been when I read about this. The Weenie 500, hell yes. I want to see it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here for this.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
Ah,
let
I'm
me-
so happy.
Now, I'm in Palm, the actual author of this article, I'm in Palm. That's not the worst name. It's kind of...
Dude, I love that tagline. 6 Wienermobiles, only 1 wiener. How is it? Does this happen every year?
No, this is the first year. This is the inaugural.
This is the inaugural Weenie
Yeah.
500?
Yeah, and they have a wiener circle for the winning car that's going to sit there for the rest of the
Yes!
race.
Yes. This is in 2 days. Fucking sign me. I'm down. I'm in.
Yeah,
This is happening.
It will get the place of honor in the wiener circle, which is just priceless. And so, after I read through the whole thing, I get down here and it's like each Wienermobile will represent a distinct regional hot dog, including the chili dog, the shy dog, representing the Midwest, the New York dog for the East Coast, the slaw dog for the Southeast, the Sonoran dog, representing the Southwest, the chili dog from the South, and the Seattle dog for the Northwest. Now, you know me. I'm interested in food things and interesting foods that I haven't heard of before. So, what is the Sonoran dog?
Sonoran dog. Yeah.
Yeah. So I looked it up. Here it is, the Sonoran dog. It's a dog.
To a point where the next one's going to be, you know what, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
I want to clean that up. No, it's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. That's the worst thing that can happen.
You're telling Steve Dave, thank you for the 925. Bringing up again the worst thing that can happen with all the Sinatra words. Polly officially has a better N-word down than Drunkle. Fuck yeah! More affordable, more timely, more Orange Man. What's not to love?
Why am I getting called out so much in donations that aren't even coming to me?
Thank you, Steve Dave. I appreciate that.
Fuck you, Steve Dave. You don't want your shitty money anyway, you prick. I'm joking, Steve Dave. Of course I want your money.
Yeah, I figured it was for the Sonora Desert. Sam suggested that too. So look, it's
Yeah,
a
go
hot
on.
dog wrapped in bacon, grilled with the bacon on.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, win. And it's like, no, wait, there's more. No. That's it. You win. You know, it's just that's awesome.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's I guess traditionally it's also in a bolio style hot dog bun, which I don't know what that is. Pinto bean, onion, tomatoes, and then mayonnaise, mustard, and jalapeno salsa, which makes sense. Southwest, you know.
Yeah.
But the main core, the dog wrapped in bacon, then grilled with the bacon on. That's okay. Nicely done, Sonora. Nicely done.
Yeah, okay. I mean, are we betting money on who's going to win the Wiener 500 by like the tastiest hot dog here? Because I'm fine with that as well.
The
The Sonoran hot dog is a strong contender right
hungry. Holy shit!
now. I could go for a Sonoran right now, Sin. You know.
Yeah, I'm a hungry boy.
Yeah. Bolio roll. Thank you. Thank you, Subway. Bobby Atkins says, have you ever had a hot dog?
I have.
It's almost words, isn't it? It's just like just not quite words. As you tell him, Steve Dave for 450 and the Straybird Strut says, fine, here you go. You got my money, wanker. Love your content. When's the next video? Just fuck you, man. For fuck's sake.
You know what?
Fucking
Fucking
450
Steve
for
Dave giving these guys money while talking shit while I actually do make videos and new $6 donations.
bitch. Not you, Sin. Steve Dave.
I don't know. Steve
I
Dave
know.
gave you a 450 and burnt your palm with it too. That was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross my palm with hot fucking iron.
So Bobby Atkins asks, have you ever had a hot dog with bacon, cheese, fried onions, and a pretzel bun? Okay, all of that sounds good, but the pretzel bun. I'm not a fan of pretzel buns.
A pretzel bun.
Yeah, I don't. I've had them. They're not bad, but no, I'd rather the toasted potato bun. I think is the peak hot dog bun. It's extra fluffy.
Frankadella says, yeah, I miss the Drunkle videos too. And fucking get cool.
We all do, but it's a bygone era,
bullshit.
and he doesn't
What you
care
getting at
about
with
what
the
we
book
like.
script? Spit that shit out, man.
My Lincoln Osiris is a competitive donation is better than shut up. Like, I mean, it just is.
I'll tell you what. Someone hits the Battle of the Bastards today or Friday, and I'll do a video over the weekend.
I don't even know what that means.
See, you don't even have to do all that. I have a video that I'm setting to members only after the stream.
Oh man, he just upped you. He's doing it for free. Ouch, Drunkle.
No, for $6. I'm doing it for
Can't
$6.
compete with that, Polly.
No, only if someone hits up my new donation for $6 am I doing it. For members only.
Till tomorrow when it comes out publicly.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's how membership works. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, members always get early access to any videos on whatever channel I put stuff on.
Gamer Blaine, thank you for the 450. Yeah, it is the Sonoran Desert. Also, would it be a bad time to mention Washington's Dream and the frequency Drunkle is catching heat?
What?
No one knows. Why doesn't Drunkle make videos anymore? No one knows.
Tan off of all this heat I'm getting here.
Have you guys seen the Washington Dream SNL skit?
No.
It's worth watching. It's good. I'm going to make donations out of it. It's funny as hell. I saw something on Saturday Night Live that's, newer than 25 years ago, and I laughed. I couldn't believe it. I was like, these guys actually write jokes that are funny? When does this happen?
Yeah,
Broken clock.
the Shane Gillis thing was pretty good.
Okay,
A couple
yeah,
of beers.
yeah, that's true.
Jeopardy was decent, man. Letits now. That was great.
Yeah, the Turd
Oh!
Ferguson, Norm Macdonald.
We've got. What have we got here? Loon. Oh, God damn it. I gotta get rid of that. We've got Jeopardy in the UK now. The game show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, presented by Stephen Fry, who's as gay as a box of hats.
Bryce says,
It-
back
it
in
was
my
an
day,
interest-
Drunkle made a lot of videos. God, man, why would you date yourself like that? Why would you want to make yourself sound so old?
I'm gonna shake you, Polly. Like a bonsai tree. You tell him Steve Dave for the 405 says, fine, only because this gets stuck in Drunkle's head easily.
I think that was supposed to go to me.
I think. Well, 405? Oh, that's I'm a building, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. It really does. It does get stuck in my head. I've not even heard it. It's in my head.
Drunkle, is it a thing in the UK? Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh God.
To have street pretzels with mustard? Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Street food generally isn't a thing in the UK. It does happen, but nowhere near as prolific and ubiquitous as it is in the likes of New York.
Well, you guys have
Isn't it
like
super
those,
ubiquitous in Italy, though? Street food? Street vendors?
Well, you didn't ask about Italy, and how would I know?
Well, because you're European.
Yeah, that means I know all about Italy.
Yeah, that's part of
Will you
Europe.
Ask Sinatra, the Italian.
yeah, well, it's everywhere.
That's
you.
Italy's like the dangly bits of Europe.
And
But you
Florida's
guys
the
have
dangly
like
bit of
those
America.
shops that you just kind of walk into and go, "Hey
You
man,
don't
let me
have
get a gyro or whatever." Like you guys have that everywhere, don't you?
Let me get something
Like street food just
Deep fried.
inside the door.
Inside, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just fast food, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but our fast food is like Wendy's, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, look, we ain't got Wendy's, we've got McDonald's now. Yeah, I mean, look, you got places where you can go in and get like a fucking curry or some fried chicken. I mean, it's not all that different, but street vendors, no, not a huge thing. Don't get me wrong, they do exist. Your trucks and whatnot, but
Don't be racist. I am a building.
there it is. There it is. Yeah. I'm pleased.
Doing all that just to avoid the $6. That's fine. I see how it is.
now donate $1.95 just to make it up to
Why are you
$6,
guys
but not hitting
complaining
your
about
donation.
donations? I mean, people are giving you money and you're complaining at them. It's crazy.
That's
I
our
wanted
shtick.
confirmation to be sure. I'm gonna hit that 6 on Friday's show. Oh my god. Okay, Steve Dave.
Oh, Pete says we do have Wendy's in the UK. Do we? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Wendy's is the best fast food.
Might have to.
It is,
might have to
actually.
make
I agree.
pilgrimage.
Wendy's is probably the
Oh,
top quality fast food, which is, yeah.
We got Popeyes now, Polly.
Looney Lenny, thank you for the $6. Hold on. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, is a good anime from what I hear. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. That isn't like the time people told me to go watch Boko no Piku or whatever, is it?
I got Shelly into Attack on Titan and she likes it.
Oh, yeah, it's a good show.
Now that I've heard good things about, but I can't speak for it personally.
It's a big show though. That's the thing.
It is story wise my favorite anime.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anything about this Frieren? Frieren? Frieren?
What?
Frieren,
Is
Beyond
that the
Journey's
cousin
End?
Uh,
of the Renter?
Oh right. No, I don't know.
I never heard of it.
Ryan's
I
awesome,
finished at the end of the journey. They carried on. I don't know.
Kiro Soldier. Free Ren. Thank you. Free Ren.
Good to have a recommendation, though. I mean, look, if they're watching a AAA meeting, then they've obviously already got good taste, and therefore, it's a good recommendation.
Oh, that's where the donation came from. Okay, shows what I know. Hey, Polly, have you watched Mobile Suit Gundam? No, and I got a new thing on the list, man. I got First Blood from 1982. That's on the fucking in the queue now
They
too.
drew first blood.
Yeah. Incorrect. The best fast food is Chick-fil-A, Dairy Queen.
No,
Raising
Chick-fil-A
Cane's.
is like the lowest tier fast food chicken that you can buy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
Do you guys ever wonder why most of our conversations devolve into talking about fast food?
Because we're fat.
You guys might be fat. What are you talking about? I'm not fat.
We go to the gym.
We're mentally fat. There's a difference between like
mentally
we're fat of heart.
Fat of heart. Yeah, that's what's going to kill you.
Fat of
probably the
spirit.
smoking for me.
If anything, I'm the opposite, man. I'd like to put on a few pounds.
We are fat
Yeah,
of spirit.
Bulking. He's bulking.
Okay, but now, so we're gonna move along here because holy shit, look at the time. Yeah, we're definitely gonna move along here. So I was reading here in the Weenie 500. The other hot dog that came up
Yes.
was the Seattle dog, and I was like, what's a Seattle dog? It's something horrible,
What's
isn't
the
it?
one with just onions?
It's wet.
You ready for this? I looked it up.
It's just a wet hot dog.
It's a hot dog where you slather cream cheese on the bun.
Get the fuck out.
I'm not even kidding.
I mean, it could have been served with like tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
You want to know the best part? It was
Okay,
invented by a
Drunkle, nice.
vegetarian food vendor in 1989. It was originally a tofu tube with cream cheese
I
on
caught
the
that.
bun.
Drunkle, I caught that one.
Thank you, Sin. I appreciate that. Tofu tube.
Tube foo?
Tofu.
I can't believe you guys aren't more disgusted. I was horrified.
Dude,
I'm
it's the
disgusted by the
worst
term-
hot dog I've seen yet today.
Yeah. They've made no effort with the presentation. I'm disgusted by the term vegetarian food vendor.
In Seattle, I wasn't surprised. I was horrified, but I did get a laugh when I looked up Seattle dog and I clicked on images because I wanted to see like the horrifying dogs, and all of these
Yeah.
pictures came up.
No. Why wasn't it the dog from Frasier?
Oh yeah, moose. Yeah, In
Yeah,
front
it
of
was
the
a
Space
moose.
Needle as well. Oh. What a great photo.
Okay, moving along. Oh, yeah. Medical helicopter removed from White Marsh Towns in Pennsylvania neighborhood after emergency landing. You want to see what a quality emergency landing looks like? God, I love fucking EMTs and helicopters, man. Like I said, it's the closest you'll ever get to being Batman, and this pilot was Batman. Look at this. Look at that landing.
Wow.
Nailed
I saw a
it.
video today of a girl flying and the cockpit like popped off while she was doing
Oh
like
yeah,
200 knots or something.
just landed it. Just went. I got to fucking land it.
That's
Because
it's
you're like-
fucking insane.
You can't
Nice.
see. You can't fucking breathe properly. You go. I got to get this on the ground. Yeah, I remember seeing that one. Yeah, that's badass. That's another badass female pilot.
Yeah.
But again, we respect her because of what she did in the air, not because she's a woman. Because we don't respect
the
women.
fuck?
What?
Did you just burp out of a stoma then, Polly? What the
That's
fuck
what it
was that
sounded
noise?
like.
What's a stoma?
It's a hole in your throat. Well, not even. It's just a hole. It's a medical hole.
A medical hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Those words don't belong together like that. That's not okay.
Don't make it weird.
Okay. I don't think
You're
I was the
making
one
it
who did
weird.
that. Wait, what?
What?
What? Hold on. What's going on here?
Do you know what's back? I'm very pleased. Yeah, walkers. They're called
Shady's
walkers over
back.
here. They're called lays over there, right? But Leon Perrins flavored Walker's crisps.
The what?
Liam Parents flavored crisps.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, that's okay. I'm about that. That's fuck.
Dude, I thought, because they've only just come back. I was like, oh my God, I remember Polly mentioning Liam Perrins by name as well. I'm like, what, you know Liam Perrins? So,
yeah,
I
I
made
do.
a mental note. Yeah, dude.
That the wash your sister sauce?
Yeah.
It
it's
is,
a
yeah, the
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
It's the only one. Every other one is fake by comparison. It just.
They used to have Worcester sauce flavored Walkers, but it turns out they give you cancer. So they were taken off
Wait,
the
what?
market.
They
No, move past it.
See, I
But
forgot
so-
Walker's was a brand of chips there, so I'm like, why would anyone lick an old person's cane? Like,
As opposed to Lay's, which gives me a much different mental image.
I don't know. It did come to mind, but then when you said crisps, I'm like, oh wait, hold on, that's an awesome thing. I did.
Yeah, they were carcinogenic. So they were taken off the market for what, fucking 20 years? They're back. Oh my God, I had a packet the other day, just as good. Or I mean, say just as good. It turns out the cancer did bring a bit of taste to it, but they're good. They're good.
Huh. I just kind of want to see them.
Yeah. No, don't. Oh, there you go. No, actually, Purple Boy, the fourth one in.
Oh. Oh,
Purple as well.
man.
It's a regal color, man.
Look how
Like,
they
in fact,
spelt
even
it
the
sanely so
packet-
people know how to say it.
Even the packet looks delicious.
Yeah.
The color scheme is all there, man.
Why haven't you sent us these, Drunkle?
For real?
Right. Really? I could send you some.
Send him some, and then he'll send me some, and then we'll all have some.
Who's gonna send me some?
But you could just walk down to a what do you call it?
You walk to the shop.
There you go. He was gonna say bodega.
No, I was trying to remember the name of that fucking grocery store chain you've got everywhere. The Tesco's, and get them.
There's a Tesco. No, you ain't getting these in Tesco.
What is this too upper class for Tesco?
I'm afraid so. Yeah, Tesco actually amazingly not very upper class. Sinatra.
Look at that golden bottle of flavor, man. Oh man,
That's good shit right
Yeah.
there. Hey, I'll
That
tell
is
you, look, if you
the
like a
best
grilled
shit.
cheese,
I do. Yeah,
fan.
stick some of that on there before you cook it.
I'll do
Thank
it.
me later.
I
don't even like cheese,
I'll do it.
but I know that's the good.
Oh man, it's that 18 on there. People don't understand, man.
Yeah.
18 months in a bourbon barrel. That's the final cherry on top of their golden recipe, man. It's just oof. Okay, yeah.
I put that shit on everything, mate.
Man, we talk a hell of a lot about food. You're not wrong.
I'm so fucking hungry right now.
So 10,000 baby chickens, land in Delaware. United States Postal Service misshipped them
fly.
there. They don't belong there. Thousands of chicks and young game birds were rescued earlier this month, and an apparent misrouting of a U.S. Postal Service left them stranded in Delaware. The birds were en route to the Freedom Ranger Hatchery in Pennsylvania, a facility certified by the National Poultry Improvement Plan as a clean avian influenza and pulmonoma typhoid place.
Why were they using the USPS to ship them?
To ship 10,000 chicks? I have no idea.
Isn't it cheaper to just like grow your own rather than get them delivered? I mean, chickens are like the easiest thing to fucking breed ever, you know? Besides maybe rabbits. Instead, you're getting a 10,000 chick delivery.
What's the shipping cost? What's the street
What's
value?
the street value?
Yeah, did they actually have that? Sadly, about 4,000 birds were already dead when they were recovered. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
So what's that, a
I bet
40% fuck up ratio?
Holy
That's-
shit.
yeah. I bet that smelled foul.
Nice.
Huh.
Nice. About 10,000 birds from chicks, turkeys, geese, quail, and shuckers
Bit quail.
were estimated to have been affected. Sadly, about 4,000 birds were already dead when they were recovered, perhaps because they had traveled so long without sufficient food, water, or ventilation. Oh, God, that's terrible.
I don't see a dead chicken as a problem, though. I see that as food.
Lunch? Yeah.
opportunity, but they're probably decomposed slightly.
Well, yeah, but
and
they're also like
not-
chicks. Like, you know, the only thing you can do with a chick is like dip it in batter and deep fry it. So it's
Or Leon Perrins.
right.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat unknown death chickens if they arrived.
You eat unknown death chicken all the time.
Yeah, but I go to the store and purchase them. If they accidentally arrived and I didn't know how long they had been dyed, not kept in any way, yeah, I probably wouldn't.
You could
Yeah.
tell by the smell. You know, chickens. You could just go like, this chicken's off. You just know. Just smell the dead chick. Smell
See,
the dead
this
chick.
is why you go to Agriculture Daily, because they got news, yo.
Yeah, I do. I go daily.
Well, they got news daily.
That's what's
Yeah.
called aged.
I got a story for Valine here. Phoenix venue named as the top spot to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, is that the? Oh no, that was Denver. Never mind. I was going to say, is that where they dug the city?
See, I mean, you look at this picture and like Phoenix is a place you want to live. That looks nice.
Is it? I mean, it looks kind of.
What? Kind of what? Free?
Whoa, man! What the fuck? Why is everyone coming at me so hard today? What the fuck's going on?
Well, considering I was actually saying in comparison to a lot of places you could live in the United States, it's you know, the freedom reigns, man. At least for now,
well,
until more
at
Californians
least
move.
I can get. At least I can get Worcester sauce flavored crisps. Know where I'd rather live.
We can import fruit pastels and Worcestershire.
Yeah, and 10,000 chicks as well, apparently.
Yeah, they just come in the mail.
I don't know. As cities go, man, like, not. I love a panoramic vista in the background though. That's hot. Love that.
Oh yeah, hot is right, man. The most sunny days of the year, if anywhere in the United States, this place, man. It'll smoke.
Oh,
you
really?
out. Yeah. Yeah, so and why is Phoenix like the top place to survive? Because of their sane gun laws, obviously.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Actually, don't know if that's true. I just made that up.
No, I mean that makes total fucking.
It
sense,
does, though, right?
doesn't it?
It's
Every one of their mums is packing. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. Cool.
I remember a friend of mine was complaining about like, an acquaintance actually. It's like I was in Phoenix and I went into like this coffee bar. And it's like 3 of the people there had guns, like you could see them, and 2 of them were working there. It's weird to order a coffee from a barista that's packing heat. And I'm like, no, it's not. There's nothing, like, no one's going to rob that coffee shop. You have any idea how safe you are there? Like, what the hell?
Did you pay for your drink? Yeah. Well, then there you go. You're fine.
It kind of blew my mind. She was talking about how she felt unsafe, and I was like, that's when I was like, no, you're very safe. Don't you see that? Like
You are visibly safe.
yeah. Okay, so Pantex completes the first B-61-13, the latest nuclear gravity bomb. Okay, this whole article just for the phrase nuclear gravity bomb. That's it. That's
Aren't
it.
all bombs
Okay.
like gravity bombs?
Like, technically, but this implies that it will reverse gravity.
Thank you, Sin.
I guess.
It does.
Thank you.
It does.
Up top, buddy. See,
Yeah.
I like the idea that it created like a mini micro singularity that just sucked matter in and then just destroyed it at an atomic level. I love that idea. That's just
Some Helldivers shit.
I mean, all it really means is, you know, but that, you know,
They drop it.
yeah.
They just...
Have you been fighting the fight for Super Earth, Drunkle?
Not as of yet, my friend. No. No, I gotta renew my passport first.
Yeah, they're on their own right now.
Yeah. How about, and yourself?
No,
you
that's
dropping
why I
any
said they're on
nuclear
their
gravity
own.
bombs? No, okay. All right. I don't feel bad then. They're doing fine.
That kills me. They got like the serial number on it, like Never Say Never Again, that James Bond film when they stole the atomic warheads, and they were number 1 from what's the name of that organization? Not Smersh. Spectre.
Don't let Ghastly hear you say that.
Jesus.
That's the name of the organization.
I mean-
Spectre. I didn't make that shit up.
The thing is, though, Polly, like, these things go missing a shocking amount of times.
Yeah, I mean, that was the best line and moment in the movie Broken Arrow. He's like, "We got a broken arrow." It's like, "What's that?" It's when we lose.
Ah, you said it.
Yeah, it's like it's when we lose. It's when we lose atomic weapons. It's like I don't know what disturbs me more. That you lost atomic weapons, or that it happened so often you've got a name for it.
Yeah, it's worrying how often it happens.
Yeah, you should. Have you read the
Didn't they just
Wikipedia
lose-
page on broken arrows? It's frightening. There's there's one here, and there's one here, and there's one here. Like they know it's in this general area, but they lost it like
Yeah.
50 years ago, and they're not really
And
sure where.
There's not one here anymore, and there's not one here anymore.
Yeah, I was reading about one that was like off the coast of California, maybe. Like, yeah, it's just a nuke out here somewhere. Like, oh, cool.
Right, yeah. Thanks for that.
Oh shit! Look at the time.
Another
Okay,
reason not to go to California.
let's speed run.
Zero
Unidentified
deaths.
bacterial
Let's go.
strain discovered inside China's space station. This is why China just
Shocking.
just
Delete this for Monday.
uh,
It's all right. I got you. You got me, man. Look, we're even.
That's
We're
right.
even.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
naked guy in the fucking in the hardware store. Yeah,
That's right.
it was sad. But I mean, this like, Sin, you kind of took my joke, but I'm glad your mind went exactly where my mind did. Who the fuck is surprised at this? Anyone? One person?
This is where I would
I-
expect this to be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's probably like some kind of like a bacteria culture evolved from fucking MSG. The
But it's like-
flavor enhanced.
I mean, you want to surprise me?
How
Tell me
many
that the space
times?
station was sterile.
Yeah, it's gonna be, if you are telling me that there is a new undiscovered bacteria
To a
or
point where the
virus.
next one's going to be, you know what, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Want to clean that up? No, it's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways, that's the worst thing that can happen.
I really made Brett Baer look bad in that cut. I love it. He just kind of nods. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, yeah.
Of course, in politics, the N word is nepotism.
If you want to surprise me, tell me that the Chinese thing was clean, that India did not come up with a new bacteria. That would be surprising.
Yeah, a proper headline would be like China's space station is going swimmingly.
Right. Yeah, I did. Gamer Verlaine, think, you know what? And when are they going to fucking release their hyper accurate map of the moon? The lunar surface was scanned in extreme detail, and that was several years ago. And I'm like, okay, China actually contributing to the body of knowledge. Awesome. That's great to have a hyper accurate map of the lunar surface with the lunar scan that they took. Okay, and can you give us the map? No, they haven't. They only
I
samples.
wonder if they found something.
Well, they only released like proof of concept or proof of mission footage. Like, oh, here's a few acres of the lunar surface that we scanned. It's like, did you guys not successfully scan the surface? Are you just lying to us? Because we make all of our maps of various planets and whatnot available to China, Pakistan, everybody with a space program that shouldn't have one. Britain, even.
Oh, come on. I was sat here just tense. Like a fucking cold spring waiting for that.
You know, I wasn't. Oh, okay, I'll leave that alone. All right, Gamer Verlaine, thank you for the
Worcester sauce crisps. Fuck you, man.
Thank you for the 925. Verlaine, good news. The Californians would have to rewrite the Arizona Constitution to make a substantial impact on guns here. It's literally in our Constitution. That's actually good news. That's good news. Like that the Razor Fist joke. California coming to your state soon. Oh God, that's not funny.
Oh, you have like a individual constitution, state by state?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Part of the incorporation of a state process. Okay, I'm gonna jump over that one. Oh yeah, Florida man arrested and accused of shooting a neighbor's cow.
Oh.
Okay, but if you see, he shot the cow 5 times in the chest, gut, and rear leg. 4 of the 5 shots were center mass in.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's the, now I told Reaper that, and he said, "Hey, nice grouping." That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in North Fort Myers, he
What
was
was,
charged with animal cruelty and grand theft of a commercial farm animal.
What was his beef with the cow?
Midnight mooing.
Stakes were high.
Yeah. All right, that was good. That was nice. Hung Trin is the one who shot him.
Say they ground beef?
Yeah. He just, the livestock was supposedly jumping his fence. Now, I've got a hard time believing
the cow
that a Jersey cow jumped over your fence, man. Come on, Hung Trin. Tell the truth.
The cow was jumping his fence.
You're just hung up on your neighbor and
There's no car. There's a whole fucking
nothing.
nursery rhyme about
Hung
cows
Trin is
jumping.
hung up on it.
Come
No,
on.
fine. I just fuck.
I've seen cows jump before, man. The
Over the
fucking
moon?
cow ended up in a fucking
Thank you, Sim.
over the what?
Over Luna?
Yeah. The cow jumped over the Luna. Don't really scan.
I don't think that was the correct.
I've seen cows jump shit, man. Fucking
word
like
either.
driving past like a fucking a field and a fucking cow just jumped over a stone wall and was just stood in the middle of the road.
Have you seen that video going around? I have it for Friday of the cow being released into the thing or the bull
with the lady
sorry.
cows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how he looks at the camera first. He's like, "Oh shit, this chick's here."
Brightmore said says
This is for
45
me?
ACP. No, it was with a 22. That's why the cow's still alive.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So it's like the cow's fine.
He's alive and
yeah,
still
but-
moving.
Okay, so Florida man accused of a DUI driving 118 miles per hour while sleeping. Okay, do you want to see his mugshot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
that's what
Valine, for
happens,
that
like,
one. Thank you.
You get that Game of Thrones money, and all of a sudden you think you're above the law, you know?
I mean, well, look at that man's skull shape. Apparently, he's not satisfied with DUIing on his own world and came to ours to do it.
I mean, this is a masterclass in phonology right here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a criminal skull shape for sure.
Right. Smile.
Yeah, he knows what he did.
He's just there to get some fucking headshots for his acting career, man.
Yeah. What is this gentleman's name? Espinoza. Something Espinoza. The smell of alcohol and the speed at which Espinoza is accused of driving wasn't the biggest surprise of Debbie. The biggest shock was finding Espinoza's wife in the passenger seat and a sleeping 1-year-old and 8-year-old in the back of the vehicle.
Holy shit. He's had sex. Because he's a midget.
I feel the need for speed, Espinoza reportedly said.
Give him a drug test as well, then. Fucking hell.
I think I know him. Really, Cheshire Smurf?
I mean,
Look at the curvature of the side of this guy's head with his neck. Look at that.
yeah.
It looks like his ear is like impacted and moved his head. It looks like somebody's had fun in Photoshop with the liquefy tool. What the
It's
fuck?
like he grew up with an elastic band around his head.
He's got a muffin top skull. Yeah. Did you hear that somebody else spotted a shell formation on the beach? After Comey spotting the 8647 shell formation? Boom.
Fuck
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's gonna drive people wild.
105,000
Unfortunately, I want to
likes
say
as of
that's
like 2
AI
days
though.
ago. Oh yeah.
That's AI, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
Fuck it, go out and do it for real.
Yeah.
It's not shells either, is it?
Okay, boom, did that. Oh, okay. So, if you're worried about like the asteroids not taking us out soon enough, and you're wondering
Yes.
when are the Europeans going to be the death of us all, so we can finally stop wondering when the asteroid will get here? Well, it's okay. CERN gears up to ship antimatter across Europe, so make your peace with God.
Yeah, they're starting off with 10,000 chicks and see how that goes.
10,000 chicks with one crumb of antimatter.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, a portable containment device that could be dropped on a truck in Europe. You're gonna, I say, wrap that portable container in bacon to keep certain populations away. Don't.
Oh yeah, that's how they grease up the tubes.
You get what I'm saying. I'm
That's
sorry.
what he's
Look,
saying.
are you surprised that the place producing antimatter is shaped like this?
If anything, I'm actually very pleased that it's shaped like that. Like, you want it to look like an evil building when it's doing something like that, you know?
Yeah, it does look like they're cooking up.
It just wouldn't, just a rectangular building just wouldn't feel right for something that is creating antimatter. It needs to be circular.
Why though?
I don't know. It just needs to. If I went up here, can I buy some antimatter? And they went, yeah, all right, yeah, come over. And I go into a rectangular building, I'll be like, this ain't fucking antimatter, is it, motherfucker? This is some fucking Temu bullshit.
Allowing for extensive studies of its properties, including entire anti-atoms. Look, just what's the security you guys got on this thing? We're worried about like uranium-235 getting out. Like, how about antimatter? I mean, you guys securing this? You should. All right. Have you seen the viral photo that's going around? Pope in muddy boots?
Mm-mm.
What?
There he is.
What? Oh, Pope in muddy boots.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's then Bishop Prevost. Actually, Prevost. This guy's like old photos of like the kind of stuff that he got into. Leo the Pope. Leo the Pope. Well, he is Leo the Pope.
He got up
isn't
to all kinds of shit, didn't he, man? Like, it was...
Yeah, like he's a
Yeah.
working man. He's down there. Like
Yeah.
when the floods come in, he puts on the boots and gets to work, and he's serving up food for the poor in the area. That's pretty cool.
This is what happened. Look, you made the effort, you put the work in, you get the results.
Yeah.
He's Pope now.
Yeah, this like years ago when like I mean this isn't for like his candidacy for the Pope the papacy or anything. This is just who he is. Yeah, it was just kind of cool.
This is just Leo being Leo, man. This is fucking,
Yeah, he's just a cool dude.
Like
just out there.
what do you mean we're worried about having that? Well, I don't know if you don't really want an American Pope. What are you talking? This guy's down in the trenches, or in this case, the canals.
Yeah, boots on the ground.
Right? Literally. Now, for the
He seems pretty cool. He's a pretty down to earth guy.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a good Pope.
You'll
think
probably
so.
pope it up.
Pope it up.
Pope up, just do Pope shit.
I'm just doing pope shit.
And I like that his first name's Robert. The idea of a Pope that you can say, hey, Bobby. It.
Pope
Popey Bob.
Popey Bob. Bob Pope? No. Yeah, fuck it. It's like Bob Hope.
So the
Pope.
titular article for today.
Right.
Yeah. The such a bad joke. The IHOP Boeing merger flopped. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
You could just keep the titular article at the end.
I know. It got shifted away somehow. United Flight makes emergency landing after apparent rabbit strike. Video shows engine fire.
What?
Flying rabbits.
What?
Gentlemen.
Didn't
Flying
we have
rabbits.
this on Easter?
Yeah, these motherfuckers can jump, mate, but Jesus. I don't know if this is news to me, son.
Look, you see that? The flaming engine? It flew right into the engine. A
It's
rabbit.
what, like a bird dropped it, maybe? And it just like sucked into,
Yeah,
into the engine?
That makes sense.
It does make more sense rather than like the rabbit jumping up that high, doesn't it? But I'm not ruling
No,
either
it
out.
flew. And when you're not following me here, it flew into the engine. We have no reason to fear. This is an aviation threat.
I mean, there's no evidence to suggest that that didn't happen. So, yeah, okay. All right. Let's just, at the very least, let's take precautions. I think just something to scare the rabbits off. If we tie some foxes, like, around the engines.
Right? I mean, that just...
Let's do this.
We should learn some proper footwork dance steps. And if we can't outdo the 80-year-old priest, we suck.
Why don't we
What
just
makes you
learn
think
sea
Sinatra
walk?
can't do that already?
You can sea walk?
I don't know. Who's asking?
And how much you paying? We haven't seen his $6 yet.
Yeah, for real. I'm being left in the wind.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the 1050. I still stand by Pizza Bolo. The name is an obvious win. A legit good man of sacrifice. Yeah, it's true. The patriarch of Jerusalem, the cardinal that was Cardinal Pizza Bolo. I mean, he's literally got the best food in his name. And he's like, can you release the hostages? And they're like, no, Hamas. And he's like, okay, if you release the hostages, I will be taken into your custody and be a hostage. And they're like, no. Because Hamas isn't stupid. Don't take a cardinal hostage, even though he's like a higher value. Because you'd piss off like over 1 billion people doing that.
I don't know. It's been such a long time since we've had a good crusade.
Yeah,
A good
it's
one.
true. Yeah. So what happened actually is that the rabbit hopped into the engine housing before the plane took off.
Oh.
And then as it was flying, it got sucked fully into the engine and julienned and turned into ground rabbit. And
What a fucking idiot. I know not to fucking fall asleep in a jet engine. You see, brevity is the soul of wit.
It's so dumb.
Straight and to the point.
You want to see it again?
I do. Jesus Christ.
So dumb. Fine,
like
but rate your own stream on Monday, Drunkle.
What? Did I just get called out again? Jesus Christ.
I know who I donated to. Thank you, Steve Dave.
And so that brings us to the end of the stream. Do you get the joke now? IHOP Boeing merger flops. Come on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Okay. Right. Yes, yes. So, Drunkle, what game did you got for us there? And
Call the lamb
any
today,
questions in
buddy.
chat? Let us know. You know how it goes.
Bit of Cold the Lamb today. And a lot of people died of old age, but also a lot of people got resurrected as well. Not by me. By the people with the Twitch integration. They got to vote on what was going to happen. It was completely out of my hands, and they resurrected both Saint Michael and Zobles. And it was nice. It was nice to see them again. Although then Ghost of Watkins was cursed, and he ate snack.
Oh, fuck. Sam
Oh.
Miguel, Air
Yeah,
Force One.
I know. We sat there and tried coming up with a name this morning, and we didn't think of that. That's so obvious. Yeah, that's good, St. Michael. Air Force One.
St. Michael's actually shit hot with the puns on. Don't tell him I said that though, because it will go straight to his head. Yeah, the twitch.tv/Drunkle Plays. There won't be anything tomorrow because I work all day on Thursdays. But on Friday, let's get a bit of For the Emperor Friday out. We've got some Shanghai Saturday. And of course, this Sunday, guys, the 25th of May, is the next installment of the Jackbox Olympics. So you're going to watch. This is where I keep track of who wins games. And at the end of the year, whoever's got the most points gets sent the prize. The prize. And as I said, St. Michael's very good at the puns. He won last season's prize, and he's very, very happy with it. Very happy. And it is a physical thing that you actually get to keep and cherish and to show to all your divvy little hair lip friends. Twitch.tv/Drunkle Plays.
Nice. And Sinatra, what do you got for us?
I got a video that is now members only on the Silent Sin channel, and I did a video and some stuff on the Sin and Sash channel. Go check that out.
And then a live stream yesterday with Tim Pool.
Yeah, the live stream. I forgot about that. I did the Adam. That's what we were talking about before the show started.
It was, yeah. I saw a few videos, like the Majority Report with Sam Cedar or whatever, and it's like Adam serves up Tim Pool, gets destroyed, and I'm like, what the fuck interview were you watching?
Tim made himself look like such an idiot. Like, if you would have told me 5 years ago that Tim Pool was going to be soundly beaten on a couple of topics that should be shoo-ins by Adam Conover, Adam, I would have called you a fucking retard. But like, Tim took the weird stance of deporting journalists. Like, he is pro that. And he also said that the MS-13 gang members should not have been deported. Very weird stuff.
But do you hear, fucking Adam ruins everything fool with his, like, everything's racist. It's just this administration's obviously so racist in everything they're doing with their racism. And it's, oh God, those are the clips that I saw.
And Tim never called him out on anything about that either.
Well, he would, that's
he just let all that slide.
Yeah, it was the misrepresented facts around good people on both sides and so on. And that guy, he's such a slimy bastard. He's like, well, it's like the Nazi rally thing. It's like, yeah, there's good people on both sides. Because he didn't say that. It's been debunked even by Snopes. And he brings up the article in front of him and he goes, why are you ragging on me on this? I don't know anything about this, man. And it's like, don't let that slimy, fat, self-righteous cocksucker the fuck out of it. It's like, but you repeated it. You repeated the line. And
that's the one thing the entire debate that Tim could just roundly beat him about the head with. But he'd let it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hearing Tim Pool take the stance of deporting journalists because they are... Now this, I am not exaggerating. Tim Pool's argument was this woman wrote an op-ed in favor of not giving America the Suez Canal because it helps Israel. So it was a pro... The woman was not in favor of something that was pro-Israel.
Uh-huh.
So Tim was like, yeah, she should be deported for that. Like, what? Tim, you realize that you are now tacitly agreeing that every time you stuck up for Milo Yiannopoulos, he actually should have been kicked out of the country and campuses and all that.
Yeah, depending on who was in the office of the presidency at the time. Come on. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something you really want to, like, open the doors to.
I don't understand how that guy still exists. Adam Canover. I don't like how you're such
he
a
hasn't
golden
been doing
oldie
much.
Reverberation from 2016.
Alcohol, liquor, booze.
You tell him, Steve Dave, thank you for the $2. Welcome to Noir Bar. We don't do politics on Noir Bar. You know that. We wouldn't be talking about this on Noir Bar.
I think they're telling us to wrap it up.
Oh. That was cold, man.
A little bit. Okay, fine.
Fine. We'll wrap it up. And that does bring us to the end of the show here. So thank you one and all for coming around. Thank you very much to all the very generous people who donate. And Drunkle, if they just can't stand the idea of us ending the stream and they just really want to know where they can find us next so they can wait in anticipation, where would that be?
We're going to be back on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Pollybobs.
Excellent. Christmas on Flying Fish Cove, got you back. We'll see you over there then. Until then, have a good night, everyone.
Later.